Alrighty. Can you say something really quick?
To be fair, I would do the same.
Evil creatures, man. Evil creatures.
Ooh, dubious little creature getting up to no good.
Is it normal that there's still dried up pieces in the paint?
Huh?
Is this normal that there's still dried up pieces in the paint?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. My stream is live now, Jack.
Oh, is it, big boy?
Yeah, I just didn't post it this
Oh.
time. But this time for a change, you will have to go to my YouTube.
Yeah, no, I've gone.
That's one of the figurines that I would like take off the socket again to paint. It's a nightmare to paint well on the socket. I have. I believe I asked you that yesterday, but like, if there are like areas that seem a little bit grayer
Hmm.
because the paint doesn't stick too well, is that good or bad?
depends where they are, really. If they're past that won't be seen, then shit, you should be good.
It won't be seen.
Well then, yeah, no worries.
No, that was my question because you said if there are parts that will be seen.
Oh yeah, if they will be seen, you need to make them Wraithbone because
No, I mean, can you see there? You should be able to see it now. You see what I mean?
see if I've got like a 2 minute fucking delay, so you're gonna have to give me a sec. But I'll see in a minute.
I'll continue filling out the spaces that I do not see any Wraith bone paint.
What? So like where it's grey around the gun?
No, no. I'm talking about like the back, that grayish tone that it has because there's not thick paint there, or the paint is not
Oh yeah,
rated
but
thick.
that's fine. You're gonna be painting over that with pink anyway, so
So just get the gray in and of itself completely out. But if it's just so like ever so lightly paint, that's fine.
yeah, as long as it is white, sorry, Wraithbone, then it's perfectly fine. The parts you want to be solid white are the armored parts. It's like on top of the thighs, all on the back, and the top of the head. Those are the parts that need to be solid white. But the rest
But
of
that's
it could just be.
but that's what you
painted
just
white.
looked at, and you said it's fine. Now you confuse me, man.
The tail part, the part that's flesh and meat and bones, that can be slightly tinted grey. The armored part that's on top of the tail needs to be white.
But they are white. They just have a grey tone. That's my point.
Oh, well then, yeah, no, it'll be perfectly fine. Just wait until you get the pink on, and then it will completely go.
So it doesn't matter. Like I just need to basically get a little bit of grey on it, because
Yeah,
there will.
basically, what you are doing here is making the base coat, the primer, if you want to be like that. Because in Warhammer, what you could do is do Zenithal highlights, which is basically just like making a black model, like painting the whole thing black and then putting white in one area with an airbrush to make an artificial shadow. Or you can just prime them white or black to get the colours either brighter or darker, depending on what you want to do. Tyranids, you prime them Wraithbone, because that's just what their skin colour is. Then when you put all the colours on top of it, it's nicer looking.
Yeah, but that was the question that I asked. Like, if I have it completely painted in Wraithbone, but through that Wraithbone I can still make out some gray. Is that good or bad? That's all that I wanted to have an answer to.
Doesn't really matter.
Good.
As long as it's even just slightly, it'll work.
And that paint is drying fast as fuck.
Yep. Remember, you don't need to make it a thick tone. You
Yeah.
need to make it a thin layer, not thick.
Yeah, but I want to make sure that I cover everything. That's why it usually takes me so long. Not because I want to make it a thick layer, no, because I want it to reach everything. And reaching everything is just so difficult sometimes. I almost still get the feeling that it would have been easier to paint this shit, while it's still like singular parts.
It would be. It's up to personal preference. What I do as Space Marine is do it in 3 parts. So four parts. The torso, which are the legs, torso, and the backpack. 2 arms, and then the helmet. I paint them all separately and then put them together. It just means I can get into the parts easier. Je ne sais quoi.
Don't start speaking French. I'm gonna shoot you.
Je m'appelle Jack. Comment t'appelles-tu?
I swear to God, Jack, you will lose human rights in 2 seconds.
I already
Hey,
have them. I'm Irish. I'm a slave. I don't get those. Anyway.
Was that Remy just now?
Yes, that is the Belgian bastard.
Wow, Belgian bastards. Wow, okay.
I'm
Yeah,
painting right now, Remy.
I just
Now get
chipped
back to the
off-
factory. Make me chocolate, bitch boy.
Did wow. Wow, you talk to your mom that way? God damn.
Yeah, I do actually. And I told my mum spawn point.
You tell your mom, get back in the kitchen, woman. Make me some dinner.
I could actually imagine him saying, your spawn point. Yo, spawn point, how you doing?
I did it on mic. I'll do it again.
How did she react when you said it?
Nothing, because she's used to it. She's used to me coming out with these outlandish things.
She's like, oh, spot one. Yeah, I haven't heard that one earlier. I just tipped a tooth, by the way.
Sorry.
He lost a tooth because he's
I chipped the tooth.
Ouch! How the fuck did you do that?
because he had the accident yesterday.
Oh
Yeah. I just realized one of my chip was like broken in like 2 certain spots, and an entire chunk of my tooth just.
Should probably get that capped off or thinned down.
Nah.
Yeah, no,
honestly, I don't.
that could
honestly, I don't
cut
feel much
you.
like it.
That could cut you pretty badly.
Man, my
There's
tongue
like
has
3
been.
ways you can sort it. They could either pull out the tooth, mold on like a cap, and then mold it back to the tooth so it just looks like nothing happened. Or you can get it just filed down so it's not sharp.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, it's not at the top. It's like on the sides, you know.
That makes it even worse. The likelihood of
Yeah,
you
that
just
makes it
cutting your mouth is just.
You could just tear open the side of your mouth if you're not careful.
Nah, it's the front. Is my front teeth.
Yeah, you could cut open your lips and shit.
Ah, fair enough.
I had it. My, if you can count teeth, second to last on my top right side was completely shattered and tore the top off. And the amount of times I would cut open the side of my cheek was ridiculous, and it pissed me off. So they just yanked it out.
Understandable, but I swear to God, my tooth feels very fucking sensitive now. Because it's like, you know how when you're like on the verge of having pain and not at the same time?
No. I
No,
either
that's
have
what my
pain
teeth
or I don't.
No, it's like, you know how pain slowly like rises up? Like, you know, you have.
I'm
no
German.
pain,
I
then you
choose
feel
when
it.
I have pain.
Yeah, you choose, buddy. We don't all have that legacy. That lucky.
just choose when I turn off the pain meter.
I'm on Baldur's Gate right now, so.
Oh, so
Some boba tea.
You were saying?
What's your opinions on boba tea?
The fuck?
Boba tea? What do you think of boba tea?
Oh.
Oh!
Yeah, even Zook didn't understand it.
I heard something else.
What the fuck did you hear?
You don't want to know.
You're right, I don't. Don't spoil boba tea for me like that. Anyway, what do you?
That was your fault, you bitch.
How was that?
Because you can't pronounce jack shit. You know what I heard? I heard drown your balls in boba tea. Twice! I was like, huh? Why? Why would you do this?
Oh my god, I swear.
No, this cannot be put on the idea of that I'm the horny bastard. That is not why I heard this.
No, we're doing that.
No, it's Jack just like talking too fast sometimes.
Jock. He's no longer Jack, he's a jock.
Jesus, that's your third like
I'd actually
mispronunciation.
fucking kill myself.
I swear to God, to reach reach beneath it and just fill it out completely is sometimes so
Reach
difficult.
beneath it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you
Reach
gotta
beneath
go
it.
in from the back. You gotta go in from the back, boy.
I tried, but the thick liquid is just.
Thick liquid.
Yeah, no,
Remember,
that
you
one.
gotta fill her up. Remember, you gotta fill her up pretty good with a nice thick liquid, if you know what I mean.
Oh, that's all what I'm already
Yeah.
doing. I am making sure that everything is covered.
Gotta fill her up.
Jesus Christ, how fucking more innuendos are we going to make?
I mean, you're thinking horny, I'm thinking about a Warhammer 40k miniature.
Yeah, no shit.
Maybe you should go into therapy.
Oh yeah, I should go into therapy.
Yeah, who's hearing the horny shit? tell me, Remy. Who's hearing the horny shit?
Honestly, not me.
Totally not.
Also, what is that golden dust and shit about? Actually, is that even have a purpose?
What?
Golden
Baldur's
dust.
Gate. On Baldur's
Oh.
Gate, we have golden dust, celestial stuff, like the gems and everything. Are those even worth it? Or do I just sell those?
I don't know.
Fuck it, I'm gonna sell them. Oh, character. Motherfucker has no golds to give me. How much does he have? 843 golds? Bruh, you're pathetic. Fucking give me the. Fucking sell that. Sell this. That. This. Now I can buy a good helmet for the change. Also, I for some reason am cursed in this playthrough.
You're welcome.
You want to know how many helmets I have?
You're welcome.
I have 6 helmets. And like,
How
one
often
I
do
can
you
sell-
want me to tell you you're welcome?
Bruh.
Call him a good boy.
No, don't you fucking dare.
Remy is such a
No!
boy. Such a good boy.
Okay, you're getting muted. There you go. I told you you're going to get muted.
Remy's such a good boy.
I swear to God, I'm gonna deafen you now.
Didn't he say you muted me? So I thought it would be fine if I say it. You know, that was your own grave that you just decided to open. That was your own fault. You told me something that you did something while I couldn't look. I trusted you. I was like, hey, I'm gonna get this on stream, just me saying it again. But apparently you didn't do it.
Honestly, I muted you for like legit a second. So I was like, oh, okay, he probably learned his lesson now. Okay, let me unmute him. Then
I couldn't even see that I was muted. I couldn't even see that I was muted. So, yeah, that was a fail on your side. I'm not going to lie.
Fair enough. I take the fault on that.
I mean, you kind of fucked yourself.
Isn't that what masturbating is?
No, that's emptying yourself. It's like peeing, but more necessary. Can I be quoted for that sentence? Masturbating is like peeing, but more necessary.
Nah.
I'm gonna paint this bitch all white.
Damn, Duke. You need to take her out to dinner first.
You can't steal my joke from me. You
call me a
can't do
good boy.
that.
You call me a good boy, I steal your jokes. Deal with it.
Will be unimaginable consequences.
Yo, someone's asleep.
No, I know exactly what he did there. You fucking bastard.
Swear to God, like, just one running back. Oh, we consequences.
Nice, right, nice and smooth between the legs. This is gonna take forever to paint these bitches white.
I mean, don't you know by now, Zoo? Sometimes you gotta paint a bitch white.
But first and foremost, you need to take this bitch off her stand. This is not going to work while they're on the
So
stand.
glad, but I'm so glad Bun did not hear me say that. I hope she's doing fine. I hope she's sleeping well by now. She's at least getting a little bit more talkative.
Hmm.
5 stages of grief, man.
What? She just went through denial. So
I'm also going to make this very clear. It's fine for me to hold the peace with Jake.
Hmm?
It's fine for me to hold the peace with Jake. If he's not willing to hold the peace, neither will I. That's what
Okay.
I wanted to have that said before, because this is not the first time he decided um, to insult me, and I let it fly the other times because I didn't know about it, or rather, I just decided to ignore it because I didn't directly know about it. I just saw what Deca and Alice were writing in chat,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to be honest, I can ignore that again. However, if that boy decides that it's the best idea to confront me directly, he shall be prepared for what's about to happen next.
The thing is, he texted me saying like, "I'm not gonna be talking in the GC for a while." And I asked him like, "Why?" And I was like, "Oh, because of Zook." And he's like, "Zook." I was like, "Lol."
Oh, did I hurt his feelings? I almost feel bad.
I don't think you have hurt his feelings. I think he just doesn't, doesn't want to be anywhere near. I think he feels like he's being like there's gonna be the drama regardless.
I haven't done anything with him. Only when he decided to do something, I was like, "Hey, here, listen here, bitch boy." I didn't even interact with him until now, did I?
Not that I know of. You kept him muted, so.
My point. So I don't know which drama I'm supposed to make when I can't even hear the person that I'm supposed to have drama with.
He thinks there will be more drama if he stays in.
If he can't trust himself to have normal conversations and maybe ignore people that can't hear him, then yes, that is very true.
The way you were speaking, that was like so fucking cringe. It was like yes.
I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking castrate you. That.
Kiki.
Oh, I know you'll like it, Jack.
Only for your Zuki Pookie.
At some point, I just have a poly with everybody in this family at the same time. Jesus Christ.
I'm going to kill you.
That was a joke! You rat
No.
bastard! That was a joke on the fact that slowly but surely everybody is jumping in. In the beginning, everybody was like, "You kinky bastard," and then everybody slowly like, "Oh, only for you, Zuki boy."
No response. No response to that. Okay.
Why would I?
I don't know.
I mean, I can't do more than pull 2 inches out.
That's what he said. But okay.
I'm surprised I'm not getting quoted for that sentence.
I want to, but I'm bored. But I'm too lazy right now.
What's happened to you, Jack? You're our quote master.
He's not here at the moment.
Bitch boy, I'm listening to when the shadows first lengthened. Shut it!
Sorry, excuse me? What? You're listening to what now?
When the shadows first lengthened. A song that's in the brand new Doom game, Doom the Dark Ages. It's absolutely
there we go.
fucking banger. If you haven't listened to it, I'm going to castrate you with a file and a blowtorch.
That's kinky.
So if I listen to it, you're gonna castrate me, so I won't listen to it.
If you haven't. He said haven't.
Huh?
This time this was your fault, Remy. He was pretty clear on what he said.
I mean, fair.
I love going balls to the walls. Jesus. So many tight spaces I need to fit into.
I know you were expecting a response, but nope.
Nein. Weil jetzt mache ich gerade nur Grundierung. Jetzt gerade gibt's noch nicht viel zu sehen. Ne, jetzt gerade wird nur grundiert. Jetzt gerade gibt's noch nichts zu sehen mit Feinarbeit. Was soll denn das heißen? Nee, wusstest du lange von keinem anderen Hobby, weil ich sie nicht auf die Nase gebunden habe. Ja, selbst dann hab ich da mehr gemacht. Davon weißt du nix. Alright. Lord Vader, you will serve the dark side. Also, Jack, that reminds me, Aldernets without any exception, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh dear lord.
Yeah, you got some fun.
Should I do the big boy next?
Up to you.
Or should I keep him till the end, and just so I have the fun at the end and do the tedious part in the beginning?
I would argue that's the best way.
Didn't you say I have to thin it down with water?
Yes, you fucking do, and you should have been.
No, I have. But now I just had a brush full of non-thinned down, and I don't see the difference, to be quite frank.
It's just a thicker coat, which means it's a textured thing, and also it means the details are less empty, which means when you put the contrast paint on, it has less space to get into, which means less shadows.
I don't know what you have been painting with, man, but this is the exact same consistency what I've been painting with, just without water.
Well, I mean, if you're dry brushing them, then yeah.
Dry brush.
Dry brush is basically when you let the brush get dried out and you put a little bit of paint on the end of the brush, and it basically becomes a dust, and you just lightly brush over parts, so which means elevated parts like corners get like tinted.
No, I just go over it multiple times, so I pick up the paint again, and that leaves a really thin coat. That's how I do it.
Ah, well, I mean, it's personal preference, but there you go.
What is it? Remy boy.
Nothing.
I heard that. That was not a
Wait, what?
nothing. That that was not a nothing.
Yeah, yeah, I have slimes in my throat.
That's right. It wasn't nothing. Jesus Christ, I'm creaming all over this creature. I heard that giggle.
I don't know what you mean. Shut up. Don't know what to talk about.
What? You want a creature over cream over creatures? Is that it?
No, I do not.
Why? I tell you, it's fun creaming over creatures.
If you say so.
Don't worry. It will get bloody later.
Oh my god.
I'm so proud of myself. What is it, Remy? What's the problem?
Nothing.
Because you sound like you have a problem.
I don't have a problem. What the fuck do you mean?
Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Yeah. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Ooh wow, ooh wow.
Sorry about it if I didn't know you were gay. Like, tell me you're gay without telling me you're gay.
You'd have known that I'm gay for a while.
Yeah, but I mean, like, tell me you're gay without telling me you're gay. Just sing that song.
Jack also sings it, and he's not gay.
He sings it because of the movie. You sing it because you want to.
Jack also sings it just because. I've heard him sing it. What the fuck? Fucking
Well, then it's
racist, man.
Well, then it's official. Jack's officially gay.
Fucking racist, man.
Fuck you, racist man. Fuck you, racist. What was that with that Irish accent, that cunt? Oh, fucking racist.
I feel like you're lacking in the Irish accent.
And you aren't?
Did I say I ain't?
Aye.
Jesus Christ. You're not Captain Jack Sparrow, man.
Oh no, I'm not evil myself. Donkey!
That's just Jeremy Clarkson.
Fucking Shrek. Fucking shock. Dead? Yep.
You fucking murdered that man.
Fucking none of that shit, bro.
Jack's gonna come around the murder and around the corner and kill the both of us.
I can imagine him like holding out a chainsaw, just like, alright, next one who does a fucking stupid Irish accent is gonna get chainsawed.
What, gonna get hit or gonna get chainsawed? There's two different things here.
Both. And they
Because,
just said they just said distance. He's shiting himself.
Because, to be quite frank, you can hit somebody with a chainsaw, but it's, you know.
Oh no, that's bullshit. I didn't want to kill him. Can I load? No, I cannot. Shit.
I mean, yes, you can.
Yeah, but it's like too far. It's like way too far away. I was fighting like a werewolf king, and I was gonna like rise it to be like a help, like an ally. But instead, my guy just smacked it and turned it into a temporary ally, the Dead Shepherd. Fuck hell.
Well, sucks to suck.
Well, it sucks for you to suck.
Oh, I love sucking. Don't you dare take that away from me. You may be laughing, but I have the better experience.
I don't want that experience, thank you very much.
Ah. You will learn to love it.
No, the fuck I won't.
What makes you think that?
I may be bisexual, but I am dating a woman.
What? You can give the homies a good night blowjob.
No. Not if I'm dating a tomboy who could probably whoop my ass if I did something bad. So no, thank you.
But it's just the homies.
No.
I need to ask Bun about that later.
Oh yeah. She's gonna love you asking her boyfriend. Oh no, scratch that. Her husband to give you a homie a blowjob.
No.
She's gonna love that.
Yeah, because I would ask it like that.
Hey Bun, is it okay if Remy gives like all the homies a blower?
Is it okay if Remy blows the homies?
You're gonna be like, she's gonna. I know what she's gonna be saying. She's gonna ask you straight up, "Zook, do you want to live?"
What? What
She's
she's
gonna
gonna?
ask you, "Zook, do you want to keep your life?" Because if yes, I would highly suspect you don't ask me that again.
Ah, don't worry, I always feel a bit suicidal.
Okay.
Also, I'm doing it for the homies.
You can do it for the homies as much as you want. I didn't say that.
You
that you're
can't
not
say
allowed
I
to do
didn't
for the
warn you.
homies, but
You can't say I didn't warn you is what you're telling me right now.
I'm telling you right now, I am not doing shit for the homies.
Ooh.
The only thing I do for the homies is whenever they're in trouble, I will help them out. So that's all. But no goodnight kiss, no fucking blosser, none of that. None of that.
Boring.
You can find that boring, but I I finally found someone that I love to bits, and I don't want to lose it. Thank you. Of course, it's just this fucking.
Why do I have to be left-handed? This makes everything so much more difficult.
Because God hated you.
No, because God gave me a difficulty multiplier because he knew I would be too powerful. It's a nice sentence, isn't it?
I can imagine fucking God being like child, downgrade, child, child.
No. God gave me a difficulty multiplier so I can farm more XP on Rust.
So you what?
I gain more XP, but that's the reason why I have a higher difficulty level.
The thing is,
So I
like,
can
how
farm
much
more
XP
XP.
do you have at the moment?
Hmm?
How much XP do you have at the moment?
Enough to whoop your ass.
You say that, but I'm a higher level than you.
Oh no, that's not level. That's warranty policy. And you expired.
The funny thing is, like, when it comes to age, when you're a child, age is seen as like a buff. You know, like, oh, it's a child, everything's fine.
Oh yeah, until you're
You can get-
22, it's also until you're 22, it is a buff. But that's when you have reached peak. You're never going to get better.
Then you get the nerve, it's gonna go downhill from here.
Also, I want to make this very fucking clear. I'm not sure there's a singular category that you would consistently beat me in. I'm gonna be so arrogant and say that.
Alright, but if you say if you're so okay with that, if you're so
I'm so confident. I'm gonna
if you have
challenge.
such an ego about if you have such an ego about that,
Yeah, I will. Just for the principality of it. Because I like being challenged.
you always like being challenged. Doesn't mean that I will do it. I mean, what's the point in challenging you if I know you like it?
Man! There's no reason to. Wow. Wow.
I will challenge you to try and annoy the shit out of you. I'm not gonna be challenging you just for you to love it.
Dude. Have I ever consistently lost in something besides relationships?
Elden Ring boss battles.
Consistently lost?
Yeah, there are some. When you did the dagger only run, you were losing constantly with like certain bosses.
Yeah, of course!
So, hey, you asked me to give you something where you consistently lost. Well, you consistently lost to them, so it counts.
But I didn't consistently lose by default.
What,
But-
you're telling me you did that on purpose?
No, what I'm saying is the daggers that I didn't lose with the daggers consistently. Only on the few bosses I lost consistently, but that's more the bosses together with the weapons.
I mean,
That's what I mean.
did you finish that run? I don't think you did you?
Still have that run. No, I didn't finish it. That would have taken forever. Let's be honest. I don't like sitting alone all the time, which is why I'm doing this right now. I can paint with the homies.
I mean, honestly, right now, Bun is down. So if you want to go, if you want to play Elden Ring, go for it. Oh shit! Fuck, we're all surprised again. Fuck's sake.
I want to make this very clear. This doesn't make any sense in that regard, because I could only play that game alone anyway, since I'm playing on PC.
Yeah, fair enough.
What I meant with that is I don't want to sit in call alone playing a game I'm supposed to stream. That was my problem.
What do you think? What do you think? I mean, I do the same thing.
But you don't need to do that.
I do it because I cannot trust you. I cannot trust some guys to like join the call, say a fucking N-word, and be like, ah, fuck, bye bye, fucking
Yeah, that's because your fucking group keeps using the N-word like it's fucking candy. I'm the only one who doesn't. Which is crazy!
Nigga. Yeah, I just did it. Anyway.
Ah! See?
Jack, you fucking dumb bitch. I'm live!
Oh, yeah. No
You,
one's
you really did not tell us.
I know!
Because didn't you say that you were painting this stuff like off?
No!
Painting stuff off screen?
No. Jack can't say that. Jack knows I'm live. I told him.
Oh yeah, shit, you did. I've drunk since then. Okay, shut up. More importantly,
Also, he has to know because he's watching the stream. Remy. He's watching.
What's the chat? What's the chat? I did it. I fooled you both. I played you right into my trap.
Huh?
Look, I posted the cat when you both least expected it. You was expecting the cat.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting you to say the N-word.
What, Nigeria? Yeah, I love that country.
And now he just like falls back.
Hey, Chief, there are a lot of slurs that you don't even know they're slurs.
I mean, you have, and these are safe ones, Suk. These are safe ones because you can't say.
Did you know one begins with S?
Because what?
There's a slur that begins with S. Not a lot of people know it.
SLUT?
No, that's not slur. What the fuck?
I mean, depending on who you ask, socialist would be a slur.
I'll send it in the fucking VC. That's how you spell it. Why is that here?
It's legit been here the entire time.
Anyway, yeah, that's a slur for Asian people.
I thought those were. Also, what? How the hell is that? How is that a slur for Asian people?
Slow.
Here, here's a cat. Told you, didn't expect a cat, did you?
It's not a cat. It's a fucking bunny.
I will admit, I'm not a fan of bunnies, as in a sense of I don't see what's appealing about them. But I will admit that picture in particular, that is cute. It's a fluff ball. I'll admit it. That's wholesome.
I feel horrible now.
Although this gives off the same energy.
No, it does not. Not for me, at least. Because one is an adorable little fluff ball, and the other is a woman being stupid.
I think Miss Bun has.
Can
something
be
to say.
just as adorable, I'm not going to lie to you.
Watch that video. I think Miss Bun has something to say to you, Remy.
The fucking those sounds are fucking adorable.
I know, but the face he pulls. He looks at the fucking thing.
He's like, what the
Like,
hell
he's
did this
just-
buddy just say?
No, he's looking at it like the buddy's talking to him about absolute abhorrent abominations of crimes against humanity and all of existence.
So earlier today, right, I walked down the street, right, and
He's looking at that bunny. It's like it's just said the most horrific thing known to man.
it's just said the N word live on TV.
No, it said the N word live on Twitch, and the bald guy's just like, you really just did that to me.
It's like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, my friend Zook, you know who this is. My friend said, "Hear me out" to Volgrim.
Mayu EID Z lambda D settler N sigma A sent an image file.
Oh yeah, there's sub. Can I have to set their sub, by the way?
Oh, absolutely. No, right. Okay, they're a dom for women, a sub for men.
Yeah, but that's what I said. If your answer is on Fulgrim, hear me out. No. Yeah. No.
You're a born bitch. You're a born bitch.
Sorry, what? Oh, I wasn't paying attention. What?
Fulgrim, the snake bastard. I just said to the chat.
Yeah, what about it?
If you say hear me out about him, you're bottom.
Wait, that's a guy?
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like it.
Oh, because you're uneducated. He's a demonic. Right, Slanesh is the god of excess, drugs, and sex.
Oh yeah,
Mainly excess.
that thing is the god of sex.
No, not that. That's the Primarch and Emperor's son, Fulgrim. He was the favorite child. He was the pretty boy. He had all the looks, and he was a perfectionist. He wanted everything to be perfecto.
I mean, I don't know about favorite son of the God Emperor. I don't know about that one, Chief, but
I mean, he wore the Emperor's crest, and he was the only one allowed to wear it. So that seems like favoritism to me, but that's beside the point. He was a perfectionist. He wanted everything to be perfect. Slaanesh came and said, "Hey, I can help with that." Did some fucky wucky with him, and then he was like, maybe sex and BDSM isn't that bad. So he fell to chaos. AKA, he touched the demonic sword and was like, "Ooh, shiny."
Ooh, shine.
And then he became a demon with 4 arms and a snake body. And probably 2 dicks, because this man feeds off radiation.
I'm just gonna say this right now. I have a thing for like Snake Woman, but that
Okay,
thing, no.
Okay. Where's this come from? Because I thought it was fucking bunny girls. Pick
It's
a lane
both
and stick it in, asshole.
then it would be the whole. But then it would be the whole Playboy magazine.
Yeah, but like, that's me, okay, fucker. So, eat a dick.
What, the whole Playboy magazine?
I love Playboy bunnies. That shit, Get me in a room with a girl and that. She's walking out. Sorry, she's crawling out. It's a simply put. Anyway, that's beside the point.
You don't have enough stamina for that shit.
Wanna bet I went 7 rounds once continuously. Anyway, Remy, can you say the 4 images out loud for me, please?
Oh my god. I just realized what it is.
What do you mean? Just say them out loud.
Chicken jockey! Yes, I know what it was.
You know what? I'm sorry to do this to you, Remy.
Mayu EID lambda NZ lambda Z lambda D settler N sigma A sent an image
Add 1
file.
electron to every atom in his body. Okay, hold on. I'm supposed to know this.
Electrons,
Nope.
the things that float around the nucleus of an atom.
Fair enough.
You add a electron to every single atom in a person's body, they become basically nuclear. If my chemistry remembers me correctly,
boom.
you're adding a
No,
neutron.
no, that's not how it works.
You're adding an electron to an atom, which means they're positively charged, which means they become a bit of a fucky wucky.
No, that means they're negatively. If you add an electron to an atom, they're negatively charged. That's because that's a charge overlap. You have too much.
No. Protons are negative. No, protons are positive. Fuck you.
Yeah, you said electrons though. If you have
Yeah, I did,
electron,
didn't I?
so yeah,
Electrons are negatively charged, so become negatively charged element.
that's why
element?
that's why
Yeah,
that's why ions like iodes in terms of salts, they are missing an they don't miss an electron, they miss a proton.
Yeah, I know. I did chemistry. I did the 6 in it, I think.
Also,
Yeah, I did 6.
no, you don't become radioactive if you have an electron added.
I would disagree. If
That-
you have enough electrons, you can become radioactive. That's how the radioactive elements work. They have too many electrons.
Yes, but that's to one singular. No, that has to do with reactability of having too many electrons but not enough protons, and that is for one fucking atom.
I know, but I'm saying you're adding an electron to each atom. Which
In your
makes you
body.
excited.
In your body, yes, that would not make you radioactive. That wouldn't work. That's not how it works. That
I
didn't.
imagine you'd get radioactive sickness though, because you're adding electrons
Nope.
like a certain element with too many electrons, which means becomes
Salt has too many. I want to make this very clear. Salt has too many electrons.
Salt is
Sodium
nuclear.
has enough electrons.
No, it does. No, that's the point. Iode. The iodes are. That's why those are iodes because they have too many electrodes. Too many electrons and not enough protons.
Sodium particle.
IOD is IOD minus. That's the whole concept of it.
Electron configuration 281. Yeah. Yeah. 11 protons, 11 electrons. It's a neutral charge.
But not the iode.
Well, yeah, the iode isn't, but everything can be an iode if you want to be like that.
No, but the thing is, when you create salt,
Iode, electron.
you don't handle something that has isn't radiative. Why?
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, but why? Because first of all, to be
Let me make the joke, rat bastard.
to be radioactive, you need to have enough protons. It's so many, in fact, that basically the spheres that the electrons and protons reside in are no longer stable, which is when they start escaping.
Yes. Okay. Sorry, Mr. Teacher.
Yeah, I had high school chemistry and was the only one that actually did the exam on it.
It wasn't mandatory.
It was not mandatory. No, I chose this. I could have chosen a different class to do my vocal exam on, but I chose chemistry.
Lucky bastards.
Why? That has to do with what classes you choose in general, like what classes you choose and what classes in.
I don't get a choice. I have to do biology, chemistry, and physics. That's mandatory. Those 3 are mandatory, and you have to do all the final exams on them.
For high school?
Yes.
Are you sure you're not talking about middle school? Because yeah, for
We don't do middle school.
No, we also don't. But like, I'm talking like, if you're 11th and 12th grade, you choose courses. You choose the classes you're going to.
Nope. Mm-mm. In in year 11, so last year of high school. Sorry, no, the second to last, and the last, you get added courses. You don't get a choice to drop or pick up courses. You have to add on the ones you already got. So from the start of high school to the end of high school, you will be doing English, maths, all three science, a language course, but that's decided by the high school normally. Sometimes if they've got multiple languages, then they'll let you pick and choose. And you have to do RE, and history, and geography.
Yeah, no,
The only thing that changes.
we can pick because this is prep for uni. That's what this is supposed to be.
When we get into year 9, I think it is, we can pick or choose if we want to keep history or geography. And then we can just focus on one. I pick history because I'm not a fucking retard. Anyway,
Good.
in
I
year 11, you
one
also
of
get to,
my major class was history and math, to be precise. I did I did 2 of my vocals in ethics and chemistry.
In year 10 we get to add additional courses. So I picked creative media and art. Religious studies is mandatory again. Because why isn't it?
Oh, religious studies are mandatory. Alright.
I fucking hated it because it wasn't all religions. It was just like, oh yes, here are the religions of the world. We're gonna focus on Muslims.
Sounds
What?
sounds about as British as it gets.
Ah yes, the country that is Catholic, sorry, Christian. We're gonna focus on Islam.
Yes, because then we can point fingers to
That's
somewhere. Yeah, because then we can point fingers to somewhere and say they're at fault.
I know, but now I remember too much about the religion of Islam. I don't want to remember it, but it's just stuck up in that brain. Like how, for some fucking reason, it's a tradition that you name your kids after the 12 prophets, or is it 21 prophets? It's one of those two. Which means you will always get Ibrahim's, Ahmad's,
Yes,
Yaqub's.
but that's only the first name if I remember it correctly.
Yeah. But then the last name is also families from the prophets, which keep their names. So you get Ibrahim and Ahmad, and also Ahmad Ibrahim. So thanks, fuckers. You're making it really easy.
I mean, it does make it easier, doesn't it?
Well, no, because you're gonna have like 20,000 people named Ibrahim.
That's why you have a social security number.
Fair enough. But then,
You can't even argue against that. That logic is so sound you can't even argue against it.
I can't, because then we also have this part of religion, which is like, oh yeah, no, wash your hands, feet, and face before you leave the mosque. You must. This is mandatory. But going to war because of your religion, that's perfectly fine.
That right better than I expected it to.
I knew too much. For example, who wants to know a little thing? You know the 3 famous words about Christianity: omnipotent, omnipresent, and omnibenevolent.
Balls to the walls.
Indeed. You can tell what these words mean because of how they're spelled. For example,
Omnipotence.
No, omnibenevolence. There you go.
What?
It has the word love in it. Because it's all loving. All powerful.
Potent.
Oh no, not all powerful. All knowing. Omniscient.
Omniscience. You mean omniscience?
I mean, yeah, you can say it like that. Anyway, that's all knowing. Do you know how I remember that? Because it's got the word science in it.
But it means all seeing.
No, it's all knowing.
Omniscience is all seeing.
All knowing is omnipotent. Omnipotent? No, one sec. All-knowing. Fuck, I can't spell. Omniscient. Omniscient. It's got the word sign spelled in it.
Yes, but that also means all-seeing.
Omniscient does not follow that one could be free of visibility. I swear it means all-knowing. I've never heard anyone say it means all-seeing.
No,
Knowing
because
everything.
omniscience means all-seeing, omniscient, or all-knowing. Because all-seeing is closely related to terms omniscient, having complete knowledge, and all-knowing.
Okay, according to the dictionary definition, it's all-knowing, all-seeing.
Yes,
all-
that's my point. That's the same with...
So it is. So it literally is just the same. Okay.
That's why also with benevolent means loved and graceful. Or like giving grace to somebody, forgiving.
That's what omnipotent. That has all powerful because it's got.
You mean omnipotent?
Omnipotent.
Omnipotent. They're all fucking Latin words. No one speaks Latin.
Latin is a dang.
Parabellum.
But Latin is a dead language. Double kill. Omnipotent.
Right, the only words I can speak very little, if not no words in Latin. The only Latin I can remember off by heart is Sidus Pacem Parabellum. If you don't know what that means,
It means, wait, what was it?
go on,
Live for peace, but prepare for war?
Yes. I know Memento Mori. Everyone should know that. That means remember.
Yeah,
death.
remember you will die.
No,
Remember
but the
death, yeah.
full saying is Memento Mori Carpe Diem.
Okay, you want to be like that? Fucking Parabellum. Straight
But-
to the skull.
No, but that's what's the idea of that saying is. If I remember it correctly, was don't forget basically live in the now, but don't forget you're dying or something like that.
I had a saying. One of my family. Right. Okay. I don't know if you lot know do this. I don't know if your country or past had this, but my Irish side and somehow I don't know where this is, but apparently I have Scottish in my name. But Jackson is a clan up in Scotland. These two have sayings.
Oh, there it is. Carpe diem means seize the day, and memento mori means remember that you must die. So you can translate it on the idea of seize the day since you will die, or something to that degree. That's the idea. Remember that you will die, so seize the day. And I think I'm gonna paint more later. I'm gonna do this in small steps. Do you want to play some 40k, Jack?
Go on then. Let's kill some Tyranids.
I need to clean this shit up first, because otherwise we